Well, welcome to the morning call. Burundian president has hinted at a fourth term in office in 2020 if his subjects want to change the constitution, oblivious of plunging the country deeper into the already existing crisis. Now, Pierre Nkurunziza stood for the re-election in 2015, arguing that his first election in 2005 after the 12-year-long civil war wasn't by direct vote, but the parliament under a transition mechanism from the war. And that did not count under the constitution. Now, Burundi's Tutsi and Hutu clans conflict lasted for 12 years until 2006, until his election, and the incumbent stay in power after 2015 has had more than 500 people killed and scores jailed for activism in the country.
Pierre Nkurunziza has revealed that his candidacy at the next presidential election was thus not excluded. The head of state was speaking at a meeting in Rutana in the southeast of the country. He suggested that he would be willing to revise the current constitution, including Article 96, that states that the head of state has a 5-year term, renewable once. The head of state has acknowledged having promised on an occasion not to rerun in 2020 election.
La confiance du pays, la confiance du peuple, le chef de l'État qui a reconnu avoir promis à l'occasion de sa réélection de ne pas se représenter en 2020.
But this situation at the moment is justified.
More
reaction on this morning with Aimé Mangara, the spokesman of FND, a Burundian opposition party. Good morning, thanks for joining us. President Nkurunziza announced that he won't be excluded in the 2020 election if people did not request it. What do you think of the statement? I think this is a declaration of war because it tried in 2014 to change the constitution but failed. But it continues to try. Today, it still wants to change the constitution. It's trampled the Arusha agreement. For us, he's a president who does not want the good of the people of Burundi. This is a president who doesn't respect any text. But he has also shown interest in doing the will of the people, therefore, a referendum, no doubt. Do you think this is legitimate? He doesn't have the legitimacy to consult the people while the people flee the country under his third term, while most Burundians live in fear. How is he going to hold the referendum? This is a charade to hide in order to say that he has the mandate of the people. But you understand very well this kind of situation where people are murdered in the capital. How can he holds the referendum? This is a president who has lost all reasons. He wants to transform Burundi in prison.
Un référendum qui est au peuple qui valide un référendum, tout simplement. C'est un président qui a perdu toute la raison. Il veut transformer le Burundi en prison.
Is President Nkurunziza not taking advantage of some inaction of the opposition because he managed to hold on to power despite the protests?
Malgré les protestations, de nombreuses protestations qui ont eu lieu en 2015.
I don't know if he managed to hold on to power because he also lives in hiding. So there is no peace in Burundi. The population doesn't want him. I don't think he has succeeded. He's just forcing things. That's his policy. I do not believe the Burundians know him as Burundian. We will not accept that he override the text and the Arusha agreement must be saved. The Burundian constitution must be saved. So he cannot continue to trample the text that govern the republic. The opposition must organize themselves. We have seen that some people of the opposition for money because power buys conscience. Some are supporting power. But I'm calling the Burundian people to resist this whole masquerade. On Sunday, we've heard of the assassination of a minister, murder increase in the country, is increasing. What's your view on that? It's just that the climate of violence is still there. The issue of the third term is still there. So we recommend regional facilitation to reconcile Burundians to try to move forward in calling for inclusive dialogue, not just to settle not just to settle by calling to say that the situation is going on well in the country, while the ministers and even the President of the Republic move around secretly, because it's more like, because we don't seem like we used to. So there is a widespread climate of insecurity.
Donc, il y a un climat généralisé d'insécurité.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Magera. That's Magera talking to us from The Hague in the Netherlands.